Homebrew coming at ya. Hey, you know what? We're starting right in with our own brew. Oh, cheers! So nice to be doing that again.
That sounds pretty good to me. What is it, Dad?
This was our very first all-grain brew. Haven't reviewed this.
I'm drinking it, so that's pretty good.
And this was one, you know, we got a lot of advice from people. We appreciate, so we'll improve on the next one. I know that not all of the sugars converted, which means it's a little more sweet. And so we actually came up with a name for this one. This one is Kolsch Sweet Kolsch, with our own little logo on the side. And our own little honey there.
And a nice bitch with some big titties.
So there we go. So, do I have to edit that? No. No, we're going with it.
No,
so,
we're going with it.
What I'm saying is...
It came out of my mouth. It's pure and good.
Well, I don't know about that pure bit. So, cheers.
Cheers to that. It's Homebrew Wednesday. What
Damn
we got
straight.
going on?
Well, you know what? Oh, I like that. A little bit on the sweet side for a Kolsch, but...
I do. I like
it's damn drinkable, and you know, this is a good football beer, I'm gonna tell you. All right, something to temper it. We've got a lot going on today. Don't we always? We do. Another fun week. You know, we didn't brew yet, but we got a lot of thank yous to put out later on our next brew. But what I want to get into first
thank yous
is that try to keep this short, impossible. But what I want to do is, we talked about last week, we had the brand new father not too long ago, XtremeFitQuest.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Portland guy, he's got a YouTube channel, and he's a home brewer. He's going to get some homebrew videos up.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of interesting beers that he's working on. I'll talk about those later afterwards. But let's take a view. He sent us a stout.
He did indeed. Mm-hmm.
And so
yes, he did.
We did a review of it. So check it out. Hey, we're doing a review today.
Yes, we are.
This is a homebrew.
Mm-hmm.
And it's from
XtremeFitQuest.
Absolutely. This is a local Portland brewer. We talked about him a week ago. And he's a fitness trainer. He does what? CrossFit?
I think that's what you said.
That's right. And we're going to crack open his stout. This is a stout that he bottled when his son was being born, his first child.
That's pretty cool.
That is really cool. We're not going to pour it too heavy to start because we're going to want to let this warm as we go.
Don't let it pour too heavy.
And
gives me quite the nice glass.
So he can get the aroma and everything on this. He's going for some crazy fun stuff, and he's going to be making a gingerbread beer as well. So,
see, I like that.
Interesting.
Us crazy Oregonians and our tasty beers.
Oh, yeah,
this is quite opaque, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a nose on this again as it warms up as well, because this is actually very well chilled.
Oh yeah, look at that head. That is dark. That is dark head.
Yeah, this is opaque. This is dark.
Yeah.
Get a nose on that. We're gonna have to warm it up, but.
Ooh. That's chocolatey.
Yeah, that's got some serious chocolate.
That's the first thing I pick up.
And then I get some nice roasted malts right behind that.
Almost
but I'm
like
getting coffee.
An espresso.
Yeah, exactly.
Style.
Exactly.
That's
that's smelling really good, Mr. Sin there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna get a taste on this, and then we're gonna take a little break. We'll do our first thing. We're gonna warm it up and come back. But here's the initial.
This sounds. Damn.
Yeah. This
is good vintage. Baby vintage.
I'm not wow, I'm not sure which to say hit me first and the most. Because I'm getting some nice roasted malt.
That's some dark chocolate.
Yeah.
That's like cocoa.
Yeah, and I'm getting some kind of a yeah, like a cocoa, like maybe
and then you get the espresso. Yeah, I don't know. And then you get the espresso in there. That's not milk chocolate. That's a dark chocolate. Lots of coffee beans.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
coffee on that. I'm getting some sweet flavors I can't quite identify either. And maybe it's from the type of chocolate that was used.
Could be.
All right, we're going to warm this up a little bit.
Yeah,
We know
definitely.
this is definitely colder than it should be for Stout. And we're going to tell you what we think.
Then we're going to get real critical.
So we have warmed it up. And we're still having a hard time nailing this one down.
I don't know what it is.
It's tasty, but there's something not quite identifying.
Compliments to the brewer.
Yeah. And we're both asking two questions. So, did you use like a flavored coffee?
Yeah, that's the first question.
That's one question. Or did perhaps you use either like some Belgian yeast or maybe some grains that you might normally use like in like a German beer, you know, like a Pilsner or something with it also. I'm not sure. Because there's a sweetness we just cannot nail. So, it tastes like a flavored coffee to me.
Yeah, that's all we can go for. But
Yeah.
it's fantastic. I mean, it's
Yeah.
smoothing out. It's getting a little bit richer, deeper flavors.
Just last night I had a stout from Oregon brewer. I think Southern Oregon. We'll leave it at that. But it didn't have much character. If it had been labeled a porter, I would have believed it, and then thought it was probably very good. But this has got so much more character.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but there's definitely a really sweet edge to this. A lot of sweet flavor to it.
But I still get that coffee and that chocolate.
So you'll have to PM us again. You know, send us a note or write on the video
I like it.
and let us know what all you did with that. We're really curious now.
Yeah.
But cheers to you.
Cheers. This is good.
It's a nice stout. And we got a little
Very
more to
good.
pour.
Yeah. Keep brewing this. This is a winner. So.
Or
cheers to that,
experiment
man.
like I do. But hey, thank you much. Well, and hopefully let's catch up. I think we exchanged some phone numbers, so
Oh, definitely so.
we'll have to go out and have a brew together.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Let's go get another pour. So what do you think about that stout? That was nice.
It was fantastic.
There were still some flavors we could not nail, which drives us crazy.
It does.
It does, it really does. So you
Really
gotta tell
drives
us.
Dad crazy.
You gotta tell us if you can tell us what those additional sweet flavors were that we cannot figure out. Was it a flavored coffee? Was there some other grains?
It was something or other.
We enjoyed it thoroughly. Christian sipped that baby long
I
and
did.
slow.
I did sip it for a long time.
You did.
I enjoyed it.
And tomorrow,
It's the Abyss.
the Abyss opening
The
for the shoots.
Abyss.
And they're doing something different. Instead of opening like at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., they're starting at 11, which
11.
that makes it really tough.
Ridiculous.
Because they'll have flights going back, probably not to 2007, maybe not in 2008.
No, they said 2008, didn't they?
Okay, so might
It
go
was on
back
there.
to 2008. No 7 is like 2 years ago when we were there. But you get to taste them side by side, which
Oh
is
God! If I can
marvelous.
taste the 2008 by the 2012,
And 11 was fantastic.
but 12 was better. No, 12 was this year. So 11, yes.
11 was killer.
Yeah.
8 was killer.
Last year's was killer.
10 was good. 9 was the least good. It was not infected, and then we get to try by the 12. So hopefully we won't be able to get down there till maybe a little before 3. And we'll see.
I will
See how it
cry
goes.
if there is not a flight left for me.
It's gonna kill us. So they should still, I would hope. So we'll be whipping between dinner and lunch and see what happens. Meanwhile, we've got another homebrew to review. Christian needs the intro.
Well, I have this buddy, and he started brewing with his brother, and he loves Saison. And so he decided to do one, and I was pretty impressed with it. So I told Dad, we got to try it. So Dad, of course, he's like, we got to review this shit.
Yeah, and his buddy, his name is Ryan. Well, we call him Ryan B or Mr. B for video.
B.
Mr. B did not want this done on video because he did not want me to be critical, but how can you give me a beer and not have it on video? So, anyway, just check out the review.
He's a dirty turd.
I am. What have we got here, Christian? What did you just bring me?
Well, you know, my buddy Brian is learning how to brew, and he does extract right now, and he made his own homemade Saison.
I poured myself a little nicer than poor Christian. We're going to get another cup.
Yeah? Yeah, what do you think? Is that the 2,000 finger head? It is. It is the 2,000 finger head. It overflows my cuppeth. And this is what happens when Dad gets excited with a Saison. He builds foam. It looks like the Oregon coast. So here we are. I've had this before.
That's a little better.
I already tried this, so
again, thank you. Most gracious gift.
I told him not to be critical.
We're just gonna do this.
All right. How do you feel?
All right.
How do you feel about this?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say
It's bubbly.
this thing is bubbly, which saisons tend to be. I mean,
Saisons
they
are
tend to
bubbly.
be effervescent. So, first of all, check number one. You did very well there. Let's get a nose. Oh, this really, by the way,
I got
have
the
to say,
goods.
this is a really tight foam, which you probably can't see, but this is, the head on this are just tight bubbles.
Saison head.
It's an extract brew.
Check
We don't
number
count
two.
anyone off for extract. I still have a favorite extract recipe. Not at all. All right.
So get a
Time
little
for the nose.
sniff.
Ooh.
Smells like a
Yeah,
saison.
there's some nice sweet coming through off that. I got, this tight foam. It's hard to get things through it, but
Slight banana hint to it, but it's kind of got that funk to it.
yeah, it's got some funk. It's got just a slight bit of spice on it. Damn.
Told you.
That's sweet. I mean, that's really sweet, mind you. But damn. All right. You know what? This is going on Homebrew Wednesday because this is tasty.
That's a damn tasty saison.
You know, we just did reviews not long ago that we posted of 3 different saisons, and the one that I liked the most was the Colette by Great
Yeah.
Divide.
Everyone knows that.
I wasn't that impressed by the others I had. Some people were shocked, but
This is better than the other two.
it's better than the other two.
The Colette.
And this is a
I told
really
you this
great
was a
brew.
good beer. I said you gotta try it.
But Ryan, hats off to you. However you do that hats off thing, because it's a little sweet, and I'm not an expert on saisons. I've not made a saison. If I'm gonna get on the critical side, I'm gonna say what I'm not supposed to do. If I'm on the critical side, figure out how you get a little bit extra funk on it, to add a little more funk. Or out in the fields where
You
they're
know,
doing it.
I thought that when you dunked your nuts in it, that would give it enough funk, but apparently not.
So I gotta go. But great beer, thanks.
Alright, happy Homebrew Wednesday. So, that was a pretty good saison, don't you think?
That was pretty nice. So we can talk about that off camera, Ryan, but I hope you don't mind we videoed it because that was a nice beer. And
I was happy.
And people that think that all grain is the only way, they're wrong. You can make some incredible extract brews.
All grain just gives you more opportunity to change your recipes.
Some more creativity. All right, first I need a sip here.
While you're sipping, what was that?
Ours?
Do you hear that?
Oh!
Yeah, I think I did hear that.
Oh yeah, I did hear that. Beer mail.
Beer mail.
Beer mail. I'm going deaf, but you're right. It went off 3 times to get my attention tonight.
Beer mail.
All right, we got some special beer mail. This one, we've been working a little while, and I'm working on the stuff that I'm getting back to this individual. But he has a YouTube channel, SeaMonkeyStewie. Mark, M-A-R-C, Mark. He's SeaMonkeyStewie.
SeaMonkeyStewie, huh?
And he sent us some really cool stuff. But before I show you what he sent us, you need to know who the man is. So he happens to be a friend of Hopback Nate. So a good East Coaster, meaning we got to get some East Coast beers.
East Coast beers.
And I happened to get a video clip of him with Hopback Nate. So when you look at the camera, on the left is Nate's brother, on the right is Mark. Check it out.
Oh my God!
It's great to have you. I know your busy schedule doesn't allow for much.
Hello, my name is Mr.B.
Really, you look like Homer.
I'm just saying, I just took a clip from the video. So
Funny shit.
he did some traveling on some islands south of the border recently, and we were sending notes back and forth. Sounds like a great guy. I've seen him in videos. So anyway, we're collecting some pretty fantabulous beers.
Gosh darn
to
it,
send his way.
Dad. Show me the beers. This is what the people want to see.
Damn it.
The people want to see the beers.
All right. First one up. Okay.
Which one?
One I asked for, of course.
Oh.
Clown shoes. This is the Clementine. This is a white beer or a wit beer.
Wheat beer.
And this thing rates like 85 and 86 between the two different big beer reviewers, meaning Rate Beer and Beer
I don't
Advocate.
care.
But here, Christian, show them this one is one that you were asking
hey, hold
for.
Oh, that looks nice. Yes. Oh, look at that. It's the tramp stamp. I usually take that as a nice
know he's
target
happy
myself.
Another great clown shoes beer tramp stamp.
It's a Belgian-style Indian Pale Ale. I mean, come on.
This thing reigns at a
like that
96
stuff.
with Rate Beer and 86 with Beer Advocate.
This one needs to be drank quick because you never know when the tramp stamp will get away. There's always more, though. There always is.
All right. This is one I've been seeing and wanting to try for a long time. This is from 6 Point Craft Ales.
Ooh.
None other than Resin.
Looks like a Red Bull can. That's badass.
This is supposed to be badass. And Resin comes in at, 88 with Beer Advocate, and it comes in at a 97 with Rate Beer, but I've seen, a lot of top guys do this one, and this is one I've been excited about trying for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm getting
Then-
thirsty.
Then we've got another one. I'm going to let Christian intro because he wanted this one.
You know, I don't know why I wanted both the last two, but, this one's Brown Angel from Clown Shoes. Oh, yeah. Don't know why I want someone dropping it like it's hot with angel wings.
So this thing's a double brown ale. I don't know if I've ever heard that term. Double brown ale. So what's that mean?
Goodness
Like an imperial
gracious.
brown? And that one comes in at like an 87 from Beer Advocate, 93 from Rate Beer.
Good lordy.
Now, then we've got another really fun one. This one actually gets some pretty high scores.
Uh-oh.
This one is the Larry Imperial IPA from Wachusett Brewing.
Look at that.
And the Larry actually comes in at a 91 with Beer Advocate and a 95 from Rate Beer. So there's.
Let me take a look at
Take a
this
look at
one.
that.
Oh my.
And then Christian, I don't even knows. Then we have the Piece of Resistance. Oh yes. Well,
The Heady Trotter?
2 cans of Heady Topper.
Topper.
Heady Topper from the Alchemist in Vermont. And this one is known as the Pliny the Elder of the East Coast. This one scores 100 from both Rate Beer and Beer Advocate.
Okay, here we go. We'll have to try this because you know how Clement's Homebrew rolls. We don't let anyone influence us, but you never know if it's going to be that good or not. That good.
All I know is,
I kind of like his hairdo.
Yeah.
You see that, right?
yeah, that's
Woo!
So
Someone's getting their Imperial
we're gonna be
IPA.
getting down with that beer pretty quick.
What is that? What percent is that? That guy looks like he is drunk. Oh, it's only 8%.
Hey, that's actually enough to be an Imperial.
It's an Imperial, right? That's the
So-
type of Imperial I drink.
Pretty awesome. Thank you, Mark. We muchly appreciate it. And
Yes,
we're
definitely.
so grateful. Trust me, we've got some pretty cool things that are going to come your way. Still working on Pliny the Elder has not come in. I may end up sending you some beers ahead of time,
Yeah.
which will please you as we're waiting. Now, we're going to switch gears into our personal brewing. I'm sending a bunch of the Kolsch Sweet Kolsch, well, a bit of it down south. I think I'm going to hand a bunch to Christian to take to his buddies for, it's, I mean, we're getting into we're
Thanksgiving's
moving forward
coming.
with football season and Thanksgiving. So I'm going to send a bunch of that home with him. And I think, actually, I'm going to break out and make the extract version because that's so
Yeah,
freaking easy
it's really
and
good,
perfect.
too.
We just have that one to a science. So we'll probably make some more of that. And meanwhile, though, we had a bunch of you send us your brown ales. We're so appreciative.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll take both types of recipes, not an issue. We'll take extract and all grain. I think I have a winner, but I won't say who the winner is of the brews until next time around because I want to review them with Christian. And we went through, for those of you that took a look, the cookies that come from Trader Joe's, which are so dang
The
good.
gingers.
Their ginger snaps, the triple ginger snaps, have no preservatives.
Uh-oh.
So we may just go with a brown and throwing those into
Danger,
the
Will
secondary.
Robinson.
Yeah, we might just go for it. What the
Them
heck?
cookies are going in.
And
Yeah,
but
we're gonna start brewing.
I'm hoping anyway that we can pull this off Saturday. We've got some things going on, but hopefully this Saturday or this weekend at least we'll be brewing.
Who's got stuff going on Saturday?
I do. So hopefully we'll
I don't. I'm
we'll
brewing.
get brewing on this Saturday and get that one rocking and rolling. So from Clement's Homebrew, loving the Brown Angel,
Definitely loving the tramp stamp.
brew good beer. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you later.